Welcome back to Bazaar Morning Call. Well, this morning, the Gift Nifty is implying an opening which is 60 points higher. So looks like we're going to have a good start. Let's see if we can build on to that. Our research team is joining in now to help us with the top stocks for the day. HDFC Bank will definitely be in focus today. Abhishek is here to give us the latest on that. Abhishek, morning.
Morning, Sonia. So, HDFC Bank, there will be some FTSE semi-annual rejig, which may see an inflow of around $400 million as per IFL alternate research. Now, this 400 million would form about 0.3% of the market cap or about 1.5 times of Friday's total traded volume. So, this rejig or adjustment will take place on 15th of March 2024. Back to you.
Okay, all right, Abhishek, thanks a lot for that. But the big breaking news over the weekend was what Vivek brought to the table. Vivek, tell us more with regard to this evolving story on Dr. Reddy's and Novartis.
Well, absolutely right. So this is CNBC-TV18 exclusive. Now, what's actually happened is that, number one, we reported over the weekend that Dr. Reddy's is leading the race to go ahead and acquire Novartis AG's a little over 70% stake in BSE-listed Novartis India. Now, we also understand from our sources that given that this would mean that Dr. Reddy's would get controlling stake of the BSE-listed arm of Novartis, they would also be going ahead and offering a slight premium to the current market price of Novartis India. Now, what is the reason or what is the rationale behind Dr. Reddy going ahead and acquiring this particular portfolio or this particular company? Is the fact that Dr. Reddy has in the past stated its intent to go ahead and grow its India domestic portfolio quite aggressively, and also at this point of time the company has ready ammunition to go ahead and acquire portfolio. Along with that, there are significant synergy benefits that the company already has in terms of having past experiences and past tie-ups, strategic as well as distribution tie-ups with Novartis India's portfolio. We reached out to Dr. Reddy. Dr. Reddy told us, they wouldn't like to comment. They also proactively told the exchanges that at this point of time, there are no material disclosures that they would like to make. Now, we had also reached out to Novartis on Friday. During the day, we did try reaching out to them multiple times. Novartis, proactively told exchanges as well as, media people that Novartis AG has now decided to go ahead and review its entire 70% stake in the Indian listed arm, that is Novartis India. Also, what they've said is that they've told us that at this point of time, no decision has yet been taken regarding the eventual outcome. Interestingly, today morning, Nomura has also written a note saying that, it does appear as though Dr. Reddy would stand to benefit significantly from this particular deal, and they expect Dr. Reddy to aggressively go ahead and bid for this particular stake.
All right, Vivek, thank you very much. Stock was up sharply. Novartis stock up sharply on Friday itself. But that's a big story which we will continue to discuss from all angles here over the next couple of hours or so. Now let's talk about Paytm, that is 197 Communications. There were two bits of news flow after markets shut on Friday. One, of course, was the RBI giving Paytm Payments Bank another 15 days. The extension of 15 days to its earlier deadline of 29th of February. And second, Axis Bank tying up with Paytm Payments Bank on the merchant side to be able to settle all their transactions, etc. Ritu is here with details and implications from these moves. Ritu, over to you.
Well, essentially, Reserve Bank of India has given Paytm Payments Bank 15 more days to stop all of its banking activities in larger public interest to ensure that customers are not inconvenienced. So in a modification of its January 31st instructions, RBI has now clarified that no further deposits or credit transactions or wallet top-ups will be allowed across Paytm Payment Bank's customer accounts, including your FASTags and mobility cards, after the 15th of March, which is the extended deadline compared to February 29th earlier. RBI has also granted a 15-day extension for Paytm Bank to stop all banking services by the 15th of March, which is the new deadline. Withdrawal or utilization of balances across banking accounts of Paytm Payments Bank, Savings Bank, current accounts, prepaid instruments, FASTags, etc., that can continue unrestricted as before. However, RBI has not granted any extension when it comes to the termination of nodal accounts of 197 and Paytm payment services maintained by the Paytm Bank. That has to be done on or before the 29th of Feb. RBI has also directed that withdrawals up to the available balance must be facilitated by Paytm Bank from all accounts and wallets, excluding the ones which have been frozen by law enforcement agencies. But apart from these, RBI, of course, has also come out with a much-awaited 30-odd point FAQ on Paytm Payment Bank to answer any questions or clarifications the public or the users of Paytm bank accounts or wallets may have about the usage of services after the 15th of March. For more on that, you can go onto our website CNBC-TV18.com to find any answers to questions you may have.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot for that, Ritu. Well, let's go back to Abhishek. He's going to spice things up. There's a big, large trade on Sula Vineyards today, and Abhishek's got the information. Abhishek.
Well, sources do tell us, Nigel, that Welin Invest Asia PTE to sell their entire 8.34% stake in Sula Vineyards. So the deal size could be around 435 crore. In terms of the offer price, it's anywhere from as low as 570 to as high as 617.55 per share, which means a maximum discount of about 7.7% to the closing price that we had on Friday. Now, Kotak Securities is the sole broker to the lead. So this is a clean out trade as the entire stake is being sold. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot. So there's a block deal in Sula Vineyards, but Vamakshi is with us to tell us about Balrampur Chini and why you should be watching that one. Vamakshi, morning.
Well, yes, good morning, Sonia. Balrampur Chini is in focus today after the company announced its foray into a new line of business. They will be manufacturing polylactic acid or PLA. Now, just to give you a quick background about this, the Union Budget introduced a new scheme for biomanufacturing and biofoundry, and this foray has been made in order to capitalize on this very opportunity. Now, the company has said that they will be making an investment of almost around 2,000 crores over a period of 2.5 years, out of which nearly 800 crores will be funded through internal accruals, while the rest 1,200 crores will be through debt. Now, they will be constructing a PLA factory with a capacity of nearly 75,000 tons per annum, and in fact, this will be the first industrial bioplastic plant in India. Moreover, they've also announced some other measures. Recently, they acquired a minority stake in Konkan Specialty Polyproducts, and this was done in order to bolster the market presence in PLA. Moreover, they've also announced the appointment of Mr. Stefan Barod, who comes with nearly 13 years of work experience in the bioplastic industry. So a lot of positive factors working out there for Balrampur Chini, and on the back of that, I expect the stock to open in the green today.
All right. Vamakshi, thanks very much for that. So that's the news on Balrampur. Well, more stocks with news flow. Sudarshan is here with that list. Sudarshan, hi. Morning.
Morning, Prashant. So first, I'll start with Tata Power. It has got letter of intent to acquire Jalpura Khurja Power from REC for an amount of Rs 838 crore. Next is Data Patterns. Florentine Capital has sold its entire 10.71% stake via block deals, and Singapore government and Kotak mutual funds are buyers. Titagarh Railway, it has got order worth Rs 170 crore for supply of 250 specialized wagons to Defence Ministry. And keep an eye on defence stocks. Defence Acquisition Council has cleared capital acquisition proposals worth more than Rs 84,000 crore, and these proposals are cleared to boost capabilities of armed forces and Indian Coast Guard.
All right, thanks a lot, Sudarshan, for that. Here's a quick recap of our top stocks with positive news flow. There's HDFC Bank, Dr. Reddy's, Novartis, Paytm, Sula Vineyards, Balrampur Chini, Tata Power, Data Patterns, Titagarh Rail Systems and defence stocks. While today there are no stocks on the radar that are likely to open in the red. I mean, no stocks with negative news flow, that is. But let's see how it goes from here. But